Okay, so recording has started, I guess. Let me share my screen. And I guess my screen is visible. Okay, so let me share some slides. I hope it's recording. Yes. Okay. Okay, so welcome to the course The Joy of Computing Using Python. And this is the week 0. So no computing, no programming yet. This is just a brief introductory session. So we'll just be discussing some basic problems and which will give you an idea of how these sessions will go. And so this course, so I am Soham Poddar from IIT Kharagpur. And so we'll be doing some questions from the previous year's course. So moving on to the first question. So the first question says, the area of a circle A is the sum of areas of two small circles of the diameter 10 centimeter and 24 centimeter. So we have to find the diameter of the circle A. So how do we do this? So this is like just some basic maths. So I have written the answer over here. So if you go step by step, so we know that the area of a circle is pi into radius square, so pi r square. And then so the area of the larger circle is the sum of the areas of the two smaller circles, so pi r1 square and pi r2 square. And so if we cancel out pi from both sides, we get capital R square equals to r1 square plus r2 square. Now we have been given the diameters, which is 10 centimeter and 24 centimeter. So the radius is half of that, so 5 centimeters and 12 centimeters. And so if we do the calculations, this will come to the radius being 13, which means that the diameter is 26. So the correct answer is 26. And so moving to the second question. Okay, any questions about the first question? Any doubts?
No.
Okay. Okay, question 2. Okay, so this is a pretty easy question. So if one of you can answer this question, it will be good. So if a couple of dice are thrown together, what will be the probability of getting the same number on both dice? Can any one of you answer?
It will be 1 by 6, I guess.
Yes, that's the correct answer. So we'll still look at the procedure for it. So if we consider all the possibilities of the dice, so we have 1 1 1 1 2 1 3 and so on and so forth up to say 6 4 6 5 6 6. So we have 6 numbers, and so we'll have 6 into 6 possibilities, so 36 possibilities total. And if you want to calculate the probability of getting the same number, so we'll have 6 such possibilities of getting say 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 and 6 6. So 6 possibilities. So the probability of the same number is like 6 by 36, so it is 1 by 6. So yes, 1 by 6 is the correct answer. So moving on to question 3. So this is another pretty easy question. The sum of the first 10 odd natural numbers. So the easy way to do it, the simple way to do it is to just say write 1 plus 3 plus 5 and just put it in your calculator and do the sum manually. But so I'll show you another way, which is a bit like if you don't have a calculator, and if it is not just 10 odd natural numbers, if it's a large set, says 100 natural numbers, then what you should do, I'll show you that procedure. So what you do, so you have to find the sum of say 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus up to say 19, so first 10 natural numbers. So what you can do is you can rewrite them as say 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus up to 20, and then minus 10 because you have added plus 1 to each of the numbers. And then if you divide them by 2, so you can get 1 plus 2 plus dot 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 up to 10 into 2 minus 10. And so this is a arithmetic progression sum. So we know that the sum of an arithmetic progression is like the number of terms into number of terms plus 1 by 2. So 10 into 11 divided by 2, so that is written by multiplied by half, and so we have this multiplied by 2 and minus 10 over here. So if we do the calculations, this will come to 100. So the sum of the first 10 odd natural numbers is 100. And similarly, using this method, you can also calculate the sum of the say first 100 odd natural numbers. Okay, any questions about this? Okay, I
No,
guess not.
not yet.
Okay. Okay, then let's move on to the the fourth question. So another simple question is, what is the smallest number divisible by both 18 and 57? So the easy way to do it is just to write down the factors. So 18, the factors of 18 is say 2, 3 and 3, whereas 57, the factors of 57 are 3 and 19. So the lowest common multiple is what we have to find, that is equal to, say, so we take 1 3 as common here, so we will be left with 2 into 3 into 3 into 19. So that is the LCM, which if you do the calculations, this will come to 342. And so moving on to the next question, question 5. So this is just a theoretical knowledge. Total number of factors any prime number has. So any prime number has only two factors by default, the number itself and 1. So that is by definition of a prime number. So the total number of factors is 2. And so question 6. So the HCF of 12 and 18. Anyone wants to answer this question? 12 and 18. Again, you can write down the prime factors and you can say what is the highest common highest factor. Oh, sorry, it's HFC, sorry, but it will be HCF, highest common factor.
6.
Yes, exactly, 6. So if you look at the steps, it comes to, so if you break down the numbers into their prime factors again, so 12 will be 2 into 2 into 3, whereas the prime factors of 18 is 2 into 3 into 3. So if we take the common factors, so we have 1 2 and 1 3 as common, so the highest common factor is 6. And next question, so if two dice are thrown together, what is the probability of getting an even number on both dice? So this is again similar to a previous question like we did. So we just have to write down all the possibilities here. So if we take all the possibilities, we have with two dice, that is like 36 possibilities, and the probability of the possibilities of getting two even numbers. So if we write them down, so 2 2 2 4 2 6, so on up to say 6 4 6 6. So basically we have three even numbers. So the number of combinations will be 3 into 3, which is 9 possibilities. So the probability of even numbers will be 9 divided by 36, which is 1/4. And question 8. So if a number is between 1 and 30, between 1 and 30 is chosen at random, what is the probability of getting a prime number? So again, very straightforward question. So what we have to do is actually list the prime numbers that are there between 1 and 30. So if we list the prime numbers, there are 2 3 5 7 11 13 17 19 23 and this will be 29, sorry. So these are the prime numbers. So if you count them, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, so 10 prime numbers between 1 and 30. So the answer will be 10 by 30, which is 1/3, and 1/3 will be the answer. Any doubts about this question?
No, it's fine.
Yes. Okay. Okay, then question 9. Okay, another straightforward theoretical question is, so if the radius has doubled, the area of the circle will, so it will increase like 2 times, 4 times, 8 times, or 16 times. So we all know that area is proportional to the square of the radius. So if the radius has doubled, then the area will increase by the square of the 2 times, which is 4. So the area will increase by 4 times. And coming to the last question, question 10. So if the perimeter of a circle is equal to that of a square, then the ratio of their areas is. So this is a slightly more trickier question than the previous ones. So if you want to do it in your pen and paper, it will be good. But if not, I can just I have given the steps here. So if we consider the perimeters of the circle and the square, so we have the perimeter of a circle as 2 pi into the radius, whereas the perimeter of a square is 4 into the length of the square. So just moving the terms from this side to this side, so we have the radius by the length equals to 2 divided by pi. And if you want to take the ratio of the areas, so that will come to the area of the square is pi into radius square divided by the area of the square is L square. So this is the ratio of their areas. So if we just put in this value 2 by pi, so we'll get pi into like 2 square, which is 4, divided by pi square. And if we just cancel this pi out, so we'll be left with 4 by pi. And if we substitute the value of pi as 22 by 7, then we'll be left with 14 divided by 11. So finally the ratio of their areas, the correct answer is 14:11. And that's it for today. So this is all the questions. So if you're actually looking at this, so next sessions will be longer, around 1 hour, and we'll go into more depth into each question. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and see you next week. So I'll just stop recording.